Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today got something for my 2023 Polaris Ranger 1000 XP. Something that I think every Ranger should have. This actually it's two separate products. First off, you got these little plugs here. They go in the frame under your Ranger. There's two open tubes, and your tires are right there. So I mean, it's gonna literally load that up with mud. So I got plugs. There's a bigger plug and then a smaller plug for that other square tubing. So I'm gonna get those installed, and then I got another product from Kemimoto. This is kind of like a mud blocker kit, is what I would call it. It is actually just a couple plastic shields. I was kind of fitting it up, and it's kind of an ingenious little mud blocker kit. I'm not sure why Polaris don't have this already on the machine. You know, it's not a total complete seal off your compartment up there, but I can see like Polaris. It looks factory. I don't know what else to say, but it looks like it's like a factory kit. But anyway, I'm going to show you how that goes on. It goes on very simple. I got it because it's like no drill. They got push pins here. I had one out. They got like push pins that attach this on there, so it actually comes off easy too. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the plugs here, and I'm going to pop them in. I cleaned out, my Range is only a month or two old. I've only had it for a very short time, so I've not driven it in no mud, a little bit of rain. So basically what I did is I jacked the front end of the Ranger up, and I sprayed water in there and just kind of cleaned everything out. It runs out when you got it jacked up. If your Ranger's older and it's caked with mud, you might want to, I don't know, maybe stick something in there, maybe try to get all that out. You definitely don't want to leave everything plugged in there. And then what I'm going to do now is I got to get my fluid film out. I'm going to get my fluid film. I got a long wand, and I'm just going to go in there and spray inside them tubes with fluid film, so just to keep the corrosion down, to keep it from rusting in there. I don't know how well they powder coated the frame on these, so I'm just gonna spray in there as far as I can go with that, and seal it off, and it should be good. Okay, so I realize some of you are probably wondering, what the heck is fluid film? What the heck is fluid film? Well, this is like a kind of like an oily, it's like an oily stuff. I mean, it's not oil though. I forgot what it is, linseed oil or I don't know what it is, something. It's supposed to be, it's supposed to be like non-toxic and stuff. I spray the bottom of my truck, inside my fenders, the rocker panels, with this stuff. So it's designed to stop corrosion. And I've got it, see, I got it in a little can here. And I'm going to, I've got a gun. And with that gun, I got this like wand thing. And it's got a sprayer that sprays like 360 degrees. So I'm going to stick it inside that tube and literally just soak it with this fluid film. This is kind of older stuff, so it's kind of turned to more pudding, but it'll spray. I don't need a whole lot. So I got this wand and okay, so I'm going to try to get video of these plugs. There's one bigger one, one smaller one. They're actually really nice plugs. Just using a little plastic hammer to pound them home. Really happy with that. Okay, so I'm going to try to walk you through the install of this Kemimoto mud blocker. So you got two of these, and these two holes are actually going to hold the other piece. So what you need to do, I don't know if I can get this in there without blocking the... I don't know if I can get this in there without blocking the camera, but it's going to go in like this. So it's going to sit like this. So you take it. Again, I'm going to try not to get in the picture here. You're going to take it and you're going to kind of pull it and push it around. There's the skid shield underneath that goes, it kind of catches that. Then there's a hole in the frame. And you're going to add these push pins to that hole. Give you a better look at it here. What you're doing is you're taking it and you're sticking it in the skid plate on the bottom and pushing it up. There's a hole. There's a hole right here. And there's a push pin. Those push pins ain't that great, but hopefully it'll hold it. Now I got to get the bigger shield. Okay, so before you install the bigger shield, they give you these little foam things. I already took them off. I actually, they only say in the directions to put one, but they sent three, so on this bigger one I put one top and bottom. Smaller one for the other side, I just got one. But this is the one we need for the driver's side, so let's get that underneath there. And this is going to slide in. You want to go behind the panel there, like so. And then you got these two holes are going to line up with the holes in the plastic thing down there. And then you put the push pins in there. I'm not going to be able to show you because I got to get in there to do it, but that's how it goes. I'll show you when I get it done. So there it is installed with these two push pins in there, and it just sits just like that. Like I said, it looks like it could be a factory deal. So Yeah, it's those little push pins work surprisingly well. They kind of look cheap, but they actually are working. So yeah, it's just a little bit of a blockage to help keep that fuel tank area from just loading up with just dirt. So go to the other side. I'm not going to film that because it's just hard to film it. It's the same thing though, same bracket. You're going to put your push pin up here on your frame, and then you got this is a smaller one over here because I ain't got my light, but you can see this has got the air conditioning and stuff like that. So it's only got a little small area down there that you block. So I'm going to get that installed and I'll show you. Okay, so I run into a little issue on this side and I had to trim out that little section there. I just used some tin snips to trim that out. So I had to cut that to clear the, I believe that's air condition and stuff like that is right there. Alternator and air condition is right there. Now this is a North Star. I think if you have like a regular XP, the premium, actually minus the North Star. If you don't have the North Star without the air condition, I think this will work just fine. I think the muffler's there. So I think you'll be fine if you don't have air condition. So I'm going to get this up there and then we'll get some final shots of what it looks like. So here's a look at this side with the plugs and the shield there. You see how it goes down in there, like so. Again, it's going to help. There's nothing up here. It'd be nice if there was something right there that would block some of it, and maybe I'll make something. But I'm pretty happy with this kit. I mean, I don't know, like I said, it looks real factory looking. I got some pins, push pins left. Actually, a person might want to order some of them, measure them. You pretty much got to break them to get them out. And they actually hold surprisingly well. They don't feel like they're the greatest, but they do actually hold pretty good. And then this side really impresses me of how it fits on there. So yeah, real happy with this, guys. So that's it, guys. Quick and easy mod there to help keep the mud from stacking up on that gas tank back there. It's under the rear seat in the crew cab. It'd be under the seat of the regular cab, under the driver's seat. And you know, if you're like a serious mudder, you know, you probably need to invest in a pressure washer, because if you're really getting after it in the mud, you're not going to keep it out of there, because it's gonna fly in there. But this is going to help me with what I do, normal driving, gravel, dirt roads, and yeah, it's just going to help keep all that crap out of there. And I'm happy with the kit. I will link everything, guys, that I used in that, so you guys can go check it out and get that stuff for your Ranger. I think it's a really nice little investment to keep your Ranger clean. And really love them frame plugs. So I guess, guys, I'll have some before and after pictures of the install. And that's going to do it for this one, guys. I'll see you.